The results of the UCL group stage draw. Bayern's players and their coach are the best in Europe. UEFA is bringing fans back to the stadiums. Liverpool is out of the League Cup and Fatih is at his best again. Guys, the transfer window is in its final stages and the Champions and Europa Leagues are getting closer and closer. This means that there will be more football news and there is no better option than to keep track of everything by subscribing to this channel and pushing the bell button. We promise we won't let you down. Friends, write in the comments below which team after the draw is the favorite of the Champions League for ya. It is very interesting to know your prediction. Well, it left only to drop your thumbs ups and we are about to start. Barcelona has officially announced the purchase of right-back Serginho Dest from Ajax. The contract is valid for 5 years with a transfer amount of 25 million euros. Midfielder Andreas Pereira has moved from Manchester United to Lazio, along with a buyout option for 27 million euros. Tottenham has agreed on the loan of the best striker of the last season of the Portuguese Championship, Carlos Vinicius from Benfica. Bayern Munich won by Andrej Kramaric from Hoffenheim due to his high price, 40 million euros. Barcelona continues to fight for Man City defender Eric Garcia. The player is determined to move to Camp Nou. Manchester United defender Chris Smalling is on the verge of returning to Roma. Zinchenko was out for 3 weeks due to his injury. He will remain in our team, said Man City head coach Pep Guardiola. Callum Hudson-Odoi intends to move to Bayern from Chelsea. The Munich team is ready to loan him. Juventus has agreed with Everton on the loan of Italian striker Moise Kean. The Torino vs Genoa match was postponed due to 14 cases of COVID-19 in Genoa. Real Madrid striker Borja Mayoral is transferred to Roma on loan with a buyout option. Tottenham negotiated for Skriniar, but he still remains at Inter, said the sporting director of the Milan club, Piero Ausilio. Everton striker Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Arsenal defender Bukayo Saka, and Leicester winger Harvey Barnes have received their debut calls to the England squad. Aside from that, there are no surprises in the squad. AC Milan has announced the 5 million euros purchase of the Norwegian winger of Bodø Glimt, Jens Petter Hauge. The transfer of Mikael Cuisance from Bayern to Leeds won't take place. The deal between the clubs fell through at the last moment. Young Eduardo Camavinga and Ayoub Upamecano have been called up again for the upcoming matches of the French national team. Instead of Tanguy and Ndombele, it was Corentin Tolisso who received the call. Parma defender Matteo Darmian will undergo a medical examination at Inter today. Transaction amount 2.5 million euros. Wolverhampton midfielder Adama Traoré was simultaneously called up to Spain and Mali. He didn't play for any of the national teams, but came to the side of Furia Roja. AC Milan passed modest Ria Ave only in a penalty shootout. The Rossoneri scored in the last seconds of overtime, and in the shootout the team struck 12 shots each. After the sale of Dest, Ajax arranged the transfer of Utrecht right-back Sean Kleiber. 2016 European champion Adrien Silva moved to Sampdoria from Leicester as a free agent. Inter is considering loaning Chelsea left-back Marcos Alonso. Lyon midfielder Houssem Aouar is likely to remain at the club before moving to PSG in the summer of 2021. Lazio bought left-back Mohamed Fares from Spal for 8 million euros. Gareth Bale has fully recovered from his injury and is now in training in Tottenham's general group. Norwich centre-back Ben Godfrey is on his way to Everton for £25 million. Arsenal central midfielder Lucas Torreira has agreed on a personal contract with Atletico. Real Madrid got into the same Champions League group. These will be their first matches since 1999. Left-back Jordi Alba played his 300th game for Barcelona in the La Liga. There was a massive amount of matches yesterday again with Europa League qualification, La Liga and English League Cup. Here are the main results. The 2020-21 UEFA Champions League group stage draw was held in Geneva. Juventus and Barcelona were tossed in the same group, which means Messi and Ronaldo will play against each other. The battle between those two will happen for the first time just from the start of the tournament. Here's how Barcelona coach Ronald Koeman reacted to the draw. We should be happy with such draw. Barcelona will play against Juventus. We are the favorites, but we have to prove it on the pitch. Koeman said after the match with Celta. The full results of the draw look like this. Friends, share your impressions of the draw in the comments. What match are you dreaming to attend? Bayern's top scorer Robert Lewandowski won the Best Footballer award in the last season and was also named the best striker. The best coach prize was taken by Bayern coach Hans-Dieter Flick. Only one non-Bayern player received an individual award. Kevin De Bruyne was voted the best midfielder. Manuel Neuer became the goalkeeper of the season and Joshua Kimmich was prized as the best defender. Total domination of Munich. Fair enough. UEFA has announced that fans of the clubs will be allowed to enter stadiums if there is a corresponding consent from the authorities. Now, clubs and national teams have the right to fill arenas by 30% during the matches of the European competitions and the League of Nations, which will take place in October. Despite that fact, in Italy, Spain and England, the authorities are unlikely to accept fans to enter the stadiums. Until the appearance of the vaccine, the ban is unlikely to be lifted. Previously, fans were let into the stands at the European Super Cup match between Bayern and Sevilla, which was held in Budapest. For the second time in a couple of days, Liverpool and Arsenal played against each other at Anfield. But this time, luck was on the side of the Gunners. In the 8th final of the League Cup, the teams played 0-0 in a regular time, which means they had to decide who will reach the quarterfinal in a penalty shootout. The real hero of the match was the goalkeeper of Arsenal, Bernd Leno, who saved shots from Divock Origi and Harry Wilson, while Adrian dealt only with a shot of Mohamed Elneny. After a victory over Villarreal, Barcelona was able to show an excellent game against Celta, defeating Vigo in a 3-0 away game during the bad weather conditions. Once again, the great performance of a 17-year-old Ansu Fati, who opened the scoring in the match right from the 11th minute from the pass from Coutinho. That is the third goal of the Wonder Kid in 2 matches. Then, Messi almost scored with a corner kick. He lacked a little bit accuracy. At the end of the first half, it seemed that we were about to experience a crazy intrigue, because Barcelona had to play a man down. The referee sent off Clément Lenglet, and the young Araujo came to the center of defense, replacing Griezmann. However, the Blaugranas managed to slot home 2 more goals with 10 men. First, Lucas Olasa scored into his own net after Messi's magnificent run. And just before the final whistle, Sergio Roberto put all questions to an end. 6 points out of 6 possible ones. Judging by now, Koeman is doing well. Friends, that is all for today. We are sure that tomorrow will be an equally busy day, so stay tuned for an update and don't miss our next releases. Bye bye!